So today I will not share footage of the underwater fauna of the Philippines, but I will tell you about my encounter with a jellyfish, which I guess is a part of the underwater fauna in the Philippines. And I made three stupid mistakes in that encounter. And, maybe you can learn from my mistakes. Now, I went diving yesterday and I was wearing a t-shirt, not unlike this one, with a slightly more sleeves, and this is just out of convenience because it's very hot here, and then I can just get to the dive site in a t-shirt and jump in. I should have worn a long sleeve. Now, about an hour into the dive, when we were already fairly shallow, I felt a severe pain, really like a burn on the left side of my face. And then I realized, of course, that this was a jellyfish, and I got it off. And then, here on my arm, I felt more of that pain, and the same thing on my right arm. So I spent a lot of time in the ocean actually, but this was in a couple of years the most severe jellyfish hit I got. And so mistake number one, wear a long rash guard. Now then I signaled my friends I will turn the dive around and see you, and they acknowledged that. We were very shallow and probably less than 100 meters from the exit side. Still probably wasn't very clever, just when getting hit by a jellyfish, which can cause you to pass out, to separate from your dive buddies. Nevertheless, I probably could estimate that I was not going to pass out, and I did in fact make it to shore, and then my dive buddies followed soon after. We did not have vinegar, which is a recommended first aid for jellyfish stings, but we actually had a specialized sting ointment which we applied. It stung at this point, so there were all these welts which were really swelling up, and it was highly unpleasant. And it also started to affect my mind, which wasn't great. Now, mistake number three, which I made, I took my DJI Neo drone, which is a very cool drone. I guess I should say former drone, and I started flying it and taking pictures of the beach where we were. Now, what happened is I was dazed, so I'm normally a competent drone pilot, but at that point, I just ended up getting a bad crash down into a tree, and so basically the drone then was stuck on that tree. I had to try to get it down. It fell in the water, and now this drone unfortunately is broken.